Let me ask you something. You have just moved to a new country. You have your flat. You have your job. You have your tube card and your meal deals and your very strong opinions about British weather. But there is one thing you cannot do without. One thing that makes everything else possible. One thing that connects you, really connects you, to your new life. Money. Not just having it. Managing it. Moving it, receiving your salary into it, paying your rent from it, building your life with it. And to do all of that, you need a bank account. Now, opening a bank account in your home country is straightforward enough. You know the words, you know the process, you know what to bring. But Abroad, you walk into a bank and someone asks you about proof of address and sort codes and standing orders, and suddenly your English vocabulary has a very large gap in it. Not anymore. Today, Lily walks into a bank in London. She sits down with a banking advisor. She asks the right questions. She understands the answers. She walks out with an account, a card, and the confidence that comes from knowing exactly what just happened. And so will you. Welcome back to Talking Abroad. I am Nova. This is episode 4. Opening a bank account abroad. Let us walk in together. Hello and welcome back to those of you who have been here since episode 1 and to anyone joining us for the very first time today. This is Talking Abroad. 1 hour of real English practice every week for the people who are building a life somewhere new or dreaming about it or preparing for it right now. My name is Nova. And today we are sitting in a bank with Lily. You know Lily by now. She prepared for her job interview. She landed at Heathrow. She moved into her flat. She survived her first day at work. She ate a meal deal and had strong feelings about it. And now, 1 week into her new life in London, she has a problem. Her salary is coming in next month. Her rent is due, she needs a UK bank account, and she needs it soon. So this morning, she booked an appointment at her local bank branch. She gathered her documents. She walked in. Today, we follow 2 conversations. First, Lily arriving at the bank and speaking with the receptionist. Second, her full appointment with the banking advisor. 2 conversations, 10 vocabulary words, 1 mindset moment about something very important, asking for help when you do not understand, and our full shadowing and sleep learning section. Here is today's plan. Section 1, arriving at the bank. Section 2, the banking appointment. Section 3, vocabulary deep dive, 10 words. Section 4, listen and answer drill. Section 5, mindset moment. Section 6, shadowing practice. Section 7, sleep learning. Ready? Lily just pushed open the bank door. Let us go in. Listen carefully. It is Tuesday morning. Lily has arrived at her local Barclays branch in Hammersmith. She approaches the reception desk inside. Just listen. Feel the conversation. We will go deeper after.
Good morning. Welcome to Barclays. How can I help you today?
Good morning. I have an appointment to open a current account. My appointment is at 10:15. My name is Lily.
Perfect. Let me just check that for you. Yes, Lily, 10:15 with David Chen. You are a few minutes early. Brilliant. If you would like to take a seat just over there, David will be with you shortly.
Thank you. Should I have my documents ready?
Yes, that would be helpful. You will need a valid photo ID, passport or driving license, and proof of your current address. Do you have those with you?
Yes, I have my passport and a letter from my employer confirming my address. Will that be sufficient?
That should be absolutely fine. If David needs anything additional, he will let you know. Can I get you anything while you wait? Water, perhaps?
No, thank you. I am fine.
Wonderful. He will be right with you.
Lily sits down. She organizes her documents. She takes a slow breath. She has done harder things than this. She reminds herself of that. A few minutes later, a man in his 30s appears and extends his hand.
Lily? Hi, I am David. Lovely to meet you. Please come on through.
Thank you, David. Lovely to meet you too.
They sit down in a small, quiet office. David opens his computer. Lily places her documents on the desk.
So, you are looking to open a current account with us today. Is that right?
Yes, I have recently relocated to London for work, and I need a UK bank account to receive my salary and manage my day-to-day finances.
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. And congratulations on the move. Right. Let me walk you through everything. And please stop me at any point if something is unclear. We want to make sure you fully understand what you are signing up for.
I really appreciate that. I will not hesitate to ask if something is unclear.
Perfect. So, a current account is your main everyday account. It is where your salary will be deposited, where you set up direct debits for things like rent and bills, and where your debit card draws from when you make purchases.
I understand. And what is a direct debit exactly? I want to make sure I am using the term correctly.
Great question. A direct debit is an automatic payment that goes out of your account on a regular basis, usually monthly. You authorize a company, your landlord, a utility provider, a subscription service to take a set amount from your account on a specific date. You are in control. You can cancel it at any time.
I see. So for my rent, my landlord could set up a direct debit to collect it automatically each month?
Exactly right. It is very convenient, and it means you never miss a payment.
That sounds ideal. And what about sending money? I need to send money to my family abroad regularly.
Of course. You can do that through what we call an international transfer or a SWIFT transfer. There is usually a small fee involved, and the exchange rate will depend on the currency and the destination. The exact details would be in your account terms.
Is there a way to reduce the fees for international transfers?
Some accounts have fee-free international transfers, but the standard current account does have a small charge. You could also look at third-party services like Wise or Revolut, which sometimes offer better rates for international transfers. I am happy to mention them even though they are not us. It is important you have the full picture.
That is very honest of you. Thank you.
Now let me tell you about overdraft. An overdraft means spending more money than you have in your account. We offer an arranged overdraft, meaning you apply for permission to go into minus up to a certain limit. There is interest charged on anything you use. I always recommend only using it as a true safety net, not as regular spending.
Understood. I prefer to stay within my balance if possible. I am quite careful with money.
That is very sensible. Now, your debit card will arrive within 5 to 7 working days. In the meantime, you can use your mobile banking app to make transfers and payments immediately once your account is active.
And when will the account be active?
Today, actually, once we complete the application. You will receive a confirmation by email, and the app will be ready to download within a few hours.
That is faster than I expected.
We try to make it as smooth as possible. Now, do you have any other questions before we go through the application form?
Just one. I have heard about something called a sort code. What is that exactly?
Good question. Every bank in the UK has a sort code. It is a 6-digit number that identifies the specific bank and branch. You will need your sort code and your account number whenever someone wants to send you money. For example, when your employer sets up your salary payment.
So I will need to give my employer both my sort code and my account number?
Exactly. Both. Think of the sort code as the address of the bank and the account number as your specific door.
That is a very clear way of explaining it. Thank you.
Right. Shall we go ahead with the application?
Yes, let us do it.
20 minutes later, the application is complete. David hands Lily a printed summary.
And that is everything. Your account is now open. Your sort code and account number are there on that summary. Keep it safe. Your debit card will arrive within 5 working days. The app is called Barclays Mobile Banking. You can download it now if you like.
Brilliant. I cannot tell you how much of a relief this is.
I can imagine. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, you have been incredibly helpful and very clear. I understood everything, which I was not entirely expecting.
That is what we are here for. Welcome to the UK banking system, Lily, and welcome to London.
Thank you, David. I really mean it.
She walks out of the bank. The sun is out, which in London is itself a small miracle. She has a sort code. She has an account number. She has a debit card on its way. One more piece of her new life in place. That is what English does. It does not just help you communicate. It helps you build. 10 words today, and these are some of the most practically useful words we have covered yet. Every single one of them you will use in your real financial life abroad. Ready? Let us make these words yours. Word 1, current account. Current account. 2 words, current account. A current account is your main everyday bank account. The one you use for daily spending, receiving your salary, paying bills. It is not a savings account. It is not an investment account. It is the account you use to live. In the US, this is called a checking account. In the UK and most of the world, current account. Example 1. I need to open a current account to receive my salary. Example 2. Her current account had enough to cover rent and bills this month. Example 3. A current account usually comes with a debit card and online banking access. Say it with me. current account, current account, current account. Word 2, direct debit, direct debit. 2 words, direct debit. A direct debit is an automatic regular payment that leaves your account on a set date, authorized by you, collected by a company. Rent, electricity, phone bills, these are often paid by direct debit. The important thing to know, you authorize it, but the company initiates each payment. You can cancel it at any time. Example 1. My rent is paid by direct debit on the 1st of every month. Example 2. She set up a direct debit for her gym membership. Example 3. Always check your direct debits regularly to make sure nothing unexpected is going out. Say it with me. Direct debit. Direct debit. Direct debit. Word 3, standing order. Standing order. 2 words, standing order. A standing order is similar to a direct debit, but with one key difference. With a standing order, you instruct your bank to send a fixed amount to someone on a regular date. You control it completely from your end. Direct debit, the company takes the money. Standing order, you send the money. Example 1. He set up a standing order to send money to his parents every month. Example 2. A standing order is ideal when the payment amount never changes. Example 3. She canceled the standing order after the loan was fully paid. Say it with me. Standing order. Standing order. Standing order. Word 4, overdraft. Overdraft. O-V-E-R-D-R-A-F-T. Overdraft. An overdraft means spending more money than you have in your account, going into minus. An arranged overdraft is one you have agreed with your bank in advance, up to a set limit. An unarranged overdraft going into minus without permission usually has very high fees. Use it as a safety net, not as a habit. Example 1, she had a 500-pound overdraft facility on her account. Example 2, going into an unarranged overdraft can result in significant charges. Example 3, he used his overdraft once for an emergency and paid it back within a week. Say it with me. Overdraft, overdraft, overdraft. Word 5, sort code, sort code. 2 words. Sort code. A sort code is a 6-digit number that identifies a specific bank and branch in the UK. You need your sort code and your account number together whenever someone wants to send you money, your employer, a friend, anyone. Think of it exactly as David explained it. The sort code is the address of the bank. The account number is your specific door. Example 1, please send your sort code and account number to HR before Friday. Example 2, the sort code identifies which bank and branch your account belongs to. Example 3, she memorized her sort code and account number on her first day. Say it with me. Sort code, sort code, sort code. Word 6, transfer, transfer. T-R-A-N-S-F-E-R. Transfer. To transfer money means to move it from one account to another. A domestic transfer stays within the same country. An international transfer, also called a SWIFT transfer, sends money across borders in different currencies. Example 1, she made an international transfer to send money home every month. Example 2, the transfer arrived in her account within 2 working days. Example 3, always double-check the account details before confirming a transfer. Say it with me. Transfer. 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 Word 7, exchange rate. Exchange rate. 2 words. Exchange rate. The exchange rate is the value of one currency compared to another. When you send money abroad, the exchange rate determines how much the recipient receives in their local currency. Rates change every day, sometimes every minute. Example 1. The exchange rate was very favorable this week. A good time to transfer. Example 2. Always check the exchange rate before making an international payment. Example 3. A small difference in the exchange rate can mean a big difference over time. Say it with me. Exchange rate. Exchange rate. Exchange rate. Word 8. Authoress. Authoress. A-U-T-H-O-R-I-S-E. Authoress. To authoress means to officially give permission for something to happen. When you set up a direct debit, you authorize a company to take money from your account. When you approve a transfer, you authorize it. In banking and in professional English generally, this word appears constantly. Example 1, you must authorize the payment before it can be processed. Example 2, she authorized the direct debit for her monthly rent. Example 3, only the account holder can authorize transfers above a certain limit. Say it with me. Authoress, authoress, authoress. Word 9, facility, facility. F-A-C-I-L-I-T-Y, facility. In banking, a facility is a financial service or arrangement that your bank provides, like an overdraft facility or a credit facility. It is the formal word for a financial tool that is available to you. More broadly, a facility is any service, feature, or resource made available for a specific purpose. Example 1. She applied for an overdraft facility of £1,000. Example 2. The bank offers a range of credit facilities for account holders. Example 3. This account comes with a fee-free international transfer facility. Say it with me. Facility. 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 Word 10. Terms. Terms. T-E-R-M-S. Terms. Terms, or terms and conditions, are the rules and requirements of an agreement. When you open a bank account, sign a contract, or agree to a service, you are agreeing to the terms. Reading the terms is always important. Always. Example 1, the exact details would be in your account terms. Example 2, always read the terms before signing any financial agreement. Example 3, she noticed a clause in the terms that she wanted to ask about before proceeding. Say it with me. Terms, 10 words. Every single one of them practical, real, and immediately useful in your life abroad. Awfully. You now speak bank English. That is not nothing. That is power. Your turn. Out loud. No exceptions. I ask. You answer. I give the correct answer. Let us go. Question 1. Why did Lily need to open a UK bank account? The answer, she had recently relocated to London for work and needed a UK bank account to receive her salary and manage her day-to-day finances. Question 2. What documents did Lily bring to the bank appointment? The answer, she brought her passport as valid photo ID and a letter from her employer confirming her address as proof of her current address. Question 3. What is a direct debit? Explain it in your own words. The answer, a direct debit is an automatic regular payment that leaves your account on a set date. You authorize a company to take the money for things like rent, bills, or subscriptions. You can cancel it at any time. Question 4. What is the difference between a direct debit and a standing order? The answer, with a direct debit, the company takes the money from your account. With a standing order, you instruct your bank to send a fixed amount to someone. The key difference is who initiates the payment. Question 5. What did David say about overdrafts? The answer, he said an arranged overdraft means you have permission from the bank to spend more than your balance, up to a set limit. There is interest charged on anything you use. He recommended only using it as a true safety net, not for regular spending. Question 6. What is a sort code? Use David's explanation. The answer, a sort code is a 6-digit number that identifies a specific bank and branch. David explained it as the address of the bank and the account number as your specific door. You need both whenever someone wants to send you money. Question 7. What did David honestly tell Lily about international transfers? The answer, he told her there is usually a small fee for international transfers with a standard current account. He also mentioned third-party services like Wise or Revolut, which sometimes offer better rates, even though they are not his bank. He wanted her to have the full picture. Question 8. What does authorize mean? Give an example from the conversation. The answer, to authorize, means to officially give permission for something. In the conversation, Lily would authorize a direct debit, giving a company permission to take money from her account on a regular basis. Question 9. When did David say Lily's account would be active? The answer, he said the account would be active the same day, today, once the application was complete. She would receive a confirmation by email, and the mobile banking app would be ready within a few hours. Question 10. What does exchange rate mean? Why is it important for someone living abroad? The answer, the exchange rate is the value of one currency compared to another. It is important for someone abroad because when you send money to your home country, the exchange rate determines how much your family receives. Rates change constantly. Checking them before transferring can save you money. Question 11. Lily said she understood everything, which she was not entirely expecting. What does this tell us about her attitude toward English? She was honest. She came in knowing there might be words or concepts she did not fully understand, and she was prepared to ask. And because she was prepared to ask, she understood everything. That attitude, expecting gaps but being ready to fill them, is one of the most powerful tools a language learner can have. Question 12. Use 3 of today's vocabulary words in 2 sentences about managing money abroad. There is no wrong answer. Maybe you said, I need to open a current account and set up a direct debit for my rent. I will also check the exchange rate before making any international transfers. That is 3 words in 2 natural sentences. Perfect. You just completed the drill. 12 questions. Every answer in English. That is real progress. Every single time. I want to talk about something Lily did today that most people never do. She stopped David in the middle of a professional appointment, and she said, "What is a direct debit exactly? I want to make sure I am using the term correctly." And then later, what is a sort code exactly? Do you know how many people sit through entire conversations, entire appointments, entire meetings, entire presentations, and nod along to things they do not fully understand? because they are embarrassed to ask, because they do not want to seem less intelligent, because they are afraid the other person will think less of them. And then they walk away, having agreed to something they did not fully understand, having signed something they could not fully explain, having missed something important. Lily did not do that. And do you know what David said when she asked? He said, "Great question." Because here is the truth that most people learn too late. Asking for clarification is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of intelligence. It is a sign of professionalism. It is a sign that you take things seriously enough to want to actually understand them. In English, especially in professional English, there are phrases that make asking for clarification not just acceptable, but impressive. Could you clarify what you mean by that? Just to make sure I understand, are you saying that? I want to make sure I am using the term correctly. What does that mean exactly? These phrases do not make you sound confused. They make you sound careful. They make you sound precise. They make you sound like someone who does not make mistakes, because you take the time to understand before you act. So today's message is simple. Ask. Always ask. Ask in meetings. Ask in appointments. Ask when you are reading a contract. Ask when a word is unclear. Ask when you are 90% sure but want to be 100% sure. The people who ask are the people who understand. And the people who understand are the people who succeed. Say this with me, out loud. I am not afraid to ask. Asking is how I learn. Say it again. I am not afraid to ask. Asking is how I learn. Now, ask. Hashtag Section 7, shadowing practice. Repeat after me. Rhythm, feeling, meaning, not just words. Good morning. I have an appointment to open a current account. You will need a valid photo ID and proof of your current address. I have my passport and a letter from my employer confirming my address. I have recently relocated to London for work. I need a UK bank account to receive my salary and manage my day-to-day finances. Please stop me at any point if something is unclear. What is a direct debit exactly? I want to make sure I am using the term correctly. A direct debit is an automatic payment. You authorize a company to take a set amount from your account on a specific date. I need to send money to my family abroad regularly. Is there a way to reduce the fees for international transfers? I always recommend using an overdraft only as a true safety net. The sort code is the address of the bank. The account number is your specific door. Always double-check the account details before confirming a transfer. Always read the terms before signing any financial agreement. I am not afraid to ask. Asking is how I learn. That is banking English. Living in your mouth now. Ready for the real moment when it counts. One final section. Let us close today well. Section 8. Sleep Learning, Bedtime English. Welcome to the sleep learning section of Talking Abroad. Find your place. Let your body rest. Let your mind open. We're going to go through everything from today gently, slowly, peacefully. You do not need to try. Just listen. Your brain will do the rest. Current account. A current account is your main everyday bank account. I need to open a current account to receive my salary. Direct debit. A direct debit is an automatic regular payment authorized by you. My rent is paid by direct debit on the first of every month. Standing order. A standing order is a fixed payment you instruct your bank to send regularly. He set up a standing order to send money to his family every month. Overdraft. An overdraft means spending more than your account balance. Use your overdraft only as a true safety net. Sort code. A sort code identifies your bank and branch. 6 digits. Please send your sort code and account number to HR before Friday. Transfer. To transfer money means to move it from one account to another. She made an international transfer to send money home every month. Exchange rate. The exchange rate is the value of one currency compared to another. Always check the exchange rate before making an international payment. Authorize. To authorize means to officially give permission for something. You must authorize the payment before it can be processed. Facility. A facility is a financial service or arrangement your bank provides. She applied for an overdraft facility of £1,000. Terms. Terms are the rules of an agreement. Always read them. Always read the terms before signing any financial agreement. And now, some sentences to carry you into sleep. I have recently relocated to London for work. I need a current account to receive my salary. A direct debit goes out automatically on a set date. The sort code is the address. The account number is the door. Always check the exchange rate before transferring. Please stop me if anything is unclear. I am not afraid to ask. Asking is how I learn. 4 episodes, 4 hours of English practice, 4 steps deeper into the life you are building. You know how to interview for a job. You know how to navigate an airport. You know how to survive your first day at work. And now you know how to open a bank account. That is not just English. That is life skills. That is independence. That is you, becoming someone who can walk into any room, in any country, and handle what comes next. That person is already inside you. English is just the key. Rest now. Let these words become part of you. Tomorrow, a little more ready, a little more confident, a little more free. Good night, and well done.